Why does Progressive work hard for truckers? Because truckers unite the world. They unite kids with their first drum sets and parents with earplugs. But truckers can't do this if they're not on the road. That's why Progressive has over 360 heavy truck employees to help truckers stay on time and on track. Quote truck insurance today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
For a small business owner, every day is full of surprises. Some great, some not so great. Like when a client cancels their order at the last minute. But here's a surprise you will like. Progressive provides small business owners with 30 customizable coverage options to help keep their business going strong. So go ahead, surprise yourself. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates and third-party insurers. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
You're listening to the Chatty Daddies podcast.
Welcome to the Chatty Daddies.
Full force this time.
Nick has been off the job for one episode, and now he was so out of sorts he couldn't find headphones. He was
Somebody needs to check Kelly Raspberry's ears.
Wow.
I'm using her station, and her headphone levels are very high.
through the roof.
But do you guys ever worry about... Y'all been in radio for so long. Y'all have headphones on all day.
Yeah.
Have you noticed your hearing going?
I think my hearing's fine.
Mine too.
I think so. My wife would say otherwise because Kinsey always says, you don't hear me well enough. But I think she's the one. I think she's the one whose ears are not working very well. Because I can hear sometimes when my kids will, like, under their breath.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what'd you freaking say?
Yeah.
I can hear that, and she doesn't. So I know that my ears are better than hers, at least in my house.
I've heard some guy, maybe he was just explaining in a way, but there was some doctor that was saying that the tone of women's voice is at a range where it is a little harder for men to hear that level.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but hey, maybe that's it.
It was very convenient.
And also, because I met my biological grandmother a few years ago, she has problems hearing men.
Okay.
Because our voices, I guess, the deeper or the lower tone.
Right.
And so she can't really hear me on the phone. And so I would have to have Kinsey, my wife, get on the phone and talk.
You didn't just go full settle with it?
Because I felt weird
Hey,
talking
Grandma.
like this.
Hey, abuela.
I guess I could do that, but, then I would stay like that,
How many grandparents does everyone have around?
Still around?
Yeah. How many are still with us?
I got mine's weird because I had adoptive grandparents. Those are both gone on my mom's side, but her biological parents, her mom's still alive. So my grandmother, Linda, her father, we never got to meet. I found out who he was, never met him, but he passed away before I found them. And then on my father's side, on my dad that raised me, both of his parents passed away when I was young. And in my biological side, both of his parents are alive. So my grandmother and grandfather are still alive on the father's side. It's just my granddad has Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So he doesn't remember me now.
There may or may not be one.
What?
You just don't keep in touch with that side of the family?
Exactly.
Wow.
So there may or may not be one. I know one of them's gone.
Right.
And the other one may be around. But I don't know. How many do you have, Nick?
Well, my mom, both of my mom's parents are still with us. Wow. My dad's parents have both passed away. And relatively recently, within the last 6 months or so, my grandparents moved to an old folks community, an old folks home, 3 minutes from my parents. So now my mom is with them every single day. So it's very eye-opening to see, like, hey, this is what's in our future.
Is it,
caregiving for your parents and stuff.
Is it weird that I'm low-key looking forward to the day Kinsey and I move into an old folks home?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I heard it's like dorm rooms.
Bingo every day.
And don't you dare show up there single, because boy, are you going to get something.
I don't envy it. That's for sure. I don't know that you've hung out at old folks homes. Like, I feel like they're doing it a whole lot because
They're bored?
they're pretty lonely and pretty bored.
Yeah. Oh, I used to go talk to them for a radio bit, and it wasn't the happiest feeling when I
Right.
walked in there, but
And
You know
that-
what?
I couldn't tell you if that was my own like insecurity about death and I don't want to die or something, or if it was just like, boy, this place is really sad.
Yeah. A good radio bit. Send one of your youngsters, JC. Have them go get the gossip about what's going on at the old folks' home.
Yes.
Because
There's a
they
lot
are
going on.
catty. They are not like always the nice old people.
True.
They're at a point where they don't care. And they don't like that person over there.
Right.
They don't like them for XYZ reasons. And it's like, that's not a big reason. But
yeah, we might have to bring that one back because I used
Yeah.
to go get like, tell me a sweet story, but yeah, they would always turn it into like Gladys over there is a floozy.
yeah, see, right now, my grandparents, their big complaint about their new place is the food. That was one of the big draws is
Food.
It's a place that prepares meals for you and everything.
Yeah.
But now they're just not really feeling the food as
Oh,
much
no.
anymore. So,
Yeah, my grandfather was spoiled with my grandmother that was a world-class cook. And then he got into a old folks home and he was like, this stuff is crap.
I do have a new goal, speaking of being old, because I saw a video of this dude that's like, I want to say 80 something, maybe late 70s, but he ran the 100 meters track and field. And I know I said an older gentleman, so you're probably thinking of a feeble guy that's barely moving. This guy was scooting, and he ran, I think, the 100 meters in like 13 seconds, which is pretty fast for like it's pretty fast
For an old guy?
And for an old guy, and he looked like he was cooking. Like Olympians are running it like in 9-10 seconds or whatever. This guy he looked like he was an athlete.
30% worse than an Olympian, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And so that's my goal, is to like stay in this kind of shape so that when I get to be 70 or 80,
Yeah.
I can win a gold medal in track and field and beat all the guys that quit.
you know what's so crazy? You always hear these stories of old folks. They get to a big age or whatever it is. It's 90 years old. Lewis, how did you get to live 90 years old and you can still drive and run marathons? What's the secret? Well, I drink 4 Dr. Peppers for breakfast and
Right.
a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
how are these guys making
I don't
it?
know.
But the athlete guy has a heart attack at 60. You're like, well,
100% convinced it's a mental thing. Like if you
Could
are,
be.
if you're like, oh, what I'm doing feels good. I'm here. I'm having fun doing this. Then you stay around longer. Like even if
Living?
Yeah.
well, I have heard the term the will to live with old people, and that's, I think, exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
The will to live, especially if someone's in the hospital and they're old and it's like, well, they passed away pretty quickly, or they toughed it out at 88 years old and now
Right.
they're back out driving. And, well, they had the will to live
That's
and to
right.
go on.
That's a thing my wife gets mad at me a lot about.
Because you don't have the will to live
No,
anymore.
I have the will to live. Like my goal is like, I just want to be around to watch my son and daughter get married. and,
okay.
And maybe watch, have grandkids and like play with them until they're like 6 or 7, and then they stop caring so much about grandparents. But I've always said I'm cool to make it to 80.
a good age.
I'm good at that.
Yeah.
But my wife has kept saying, you've said you are okay with making it to 80 so much that I feel like your brain now believes it. And when you get to 80, you're going to drop. And so she was asking me, can you up your age of what you want to make it to? And I was like, no, because I'm really cool with 80.
No, 80 sounds
Like,
great.
That's a great age. And I'm like, what's going to happen between 80 and 90? Like, I'm just going to not be able to drive. I'm not going to
Yeah.
be able, like, it's, so for her, I started saying 85.
Okay, good.
As long as the quality of life is there,
Yeah.
then I'm good. I'll live however old I can be until I'm not a burden on people or anything like that.
Right.
Since we've gotten very dark, I do want to bring this up because my son kind of brought this to me because he's now like, he finds little stories and he's trying to be intellectual and all that stuff, which I like. He's entering that realm of where he's questioning things.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to watch my son's mind grow as long
It's
as it's
so annoying here in just 20 minutes.
what?
Like he's gonna be. I don't know if we should. Where's that chicken sourced from?
Yeah, that's my daughter right now.
Yeah.
But he brought up a thing that some article he read, and I don't know where he found it, but it was somebody, maybe it's about philosophy and stuff, but it basically said that we die every night and we wake up a new person every day.
Okay.
So it's a different reality. So who you were yesterday, Nick, is not the same person as you are today. Nick yesterday died when you went to sleep. New Nick woke up this morning. It was so over my head that I was like, you understood this, Kason? And he goes, yeah. I was like, damn, that's deep.
That's deep, dude.
Yeah. It's very sci-fi.
Right?
It's over my head.
You
too.
die every night. You wake up. It's a new reality. It's you're a new person. But I'm like,
But I kept everything I knew.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good motivation thing. Like, it's very positive outlook.
Yeah.
Like, let's seize the day. Today's a new day.
Yeah.
But I still got to pay for that speeding ticket I got 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But I died, officer.
Yeah, it's not the same person, officer.
I'm a big fan of saying that's future JC's problem all the
sure.
time. You know, that's why I'll eat the pizza and I go, that's because I'm bad with lactose. I mean, that's future JC's problem to deal with.
You know what? I'm bad with lactose too, and I think I'm going to try and start reintroducing and try to retrain the gut.
Yeah.
Just see.
I'm trying.
Yeah, what happens? I don't know. We'll see.
I've been introducing cottage cheese into the mix.
Okay.
And that seems to also
Gives you issues?
give me the
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Truckers aren't just moving goods. They're making sure bakers get their chocolate chips and hotels get their tiny soaps. But truckers can't do this if they're not on the road. That's why Progressive has over 360 heavy truck employees to help truckers stay on time and on track. Quote truck insurance today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Every day as a small business owner feels like solving a puzzle. One moment you're cruising along, and the next, there's a shipping snag that has you scrambling. But here's a surprise you will like. With Progressive, small business owners save 13% on their commercial auto insurance when they pay in full. So go ahead, surprise yourself. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Oh, well, hey, something really big going on in the Peart household in just a couple of months.
What?
Quaid.
Yeah.
We started this podcast before
he was born.
Quaid was born. And now Quaid is going to start going to an actual school with teachers that get paid by taxes from us. Like, he's going to public school here in 6 months.
Cool.
He's registered. Like, I have like a little I'm in the portal now. Like, I have a student ID number. There's a place I can put money for him to use for school lunches. And like, it's very real. Like, it is happening soon. And that's a really cool, fun moment. But we are doing something, and I don't know if this is like our own little community group of soccer players or if this is like a new trend worldwide. We're going to take Quaid on a little like send-off vacation before he goes to school.
That's fun.
Like, we're going to go take him on a big vacation with just the four of us, and over the summer we're going to go to Niagara Falls.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know that he would like Niagara Falls when he's, 13, 14, 15. We're going to, there'll be a Disney World coming up soon, but I think that it really fits for the four of us. They love being out in nature right now. Hudson will love it, so we can get to see some animals, some birds. He gets to see a giant waterfall. We're going to go to the Canadian side.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you got passports and everything.
We got a passport appointment coming up.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go over to the Canadian side, stay at a Great Wolf Lodge.
Fun.
And so then because they're not going to want to go to a waterfall 3 days in a row. And
Right.
Okay, we saw this, Dad. So we're going to stay at the Great Wolf Lodge. There's a couple of places we're going to go, maybe back to a zoo or something on the American side. But yeah, it should be a fun time. And I was just something I'm really excited about that's coming up.
I heard there's always a dummy that gets too close to the edge at Niagara Falls.
Sure.
Yeah. How close can you get?
I don't know. I've never been. But I've heard like there's always people that try to get a little too close for the pick.
And I know that there was like the old school gimmick where you'd go over the falls in a barrel.
Yeah.
And I think that would be fun to watch. That'd be great.
Watch someone die.
Yeah. Well,
That'd be great. Hilarious. Hey, kids.
the guy,
great lesson.
The person I read about that did it only broke like every bone in his body and lived.
Oh, he really did do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought because I saw it in cartoons all the time.
Right. And so I feel like it was like an Evel Knievel stunt back then. Not Evel Knievel, but it was a guy like that, a daredevil that went over the falls. Oh, boy. So, just something cool coming up.
Should we start placing bets now on how much Trey's going to cry on the first day of school?
Oh, man.
Because I know it's definitely going to happen, but it's like, is it a 1 minute little just single tear down the cheek when they walk out of school? Is it a day-long blubber fest?
It will be after I drop him off. I will end up crying about it.
Yeah.
But I was telling JC, I think this was just last podcast, all of my parenting is based around making sure my kid does not get made fun of.
Yeah.
That is my only, like, my guiding light in parenting. I'm like, will he get made fun of if he keeps doing this? I got to stop this if he's going to, because he calls me Dada every once in a while. Like Hudson keeps calling me Dada. He'll call me Dada every once in a while. And I'm like, do I got to cut that out?
Too old for that, son.
And I don't want to be a jerk. And so I just let it go. Because JC also told me to let it go. But so I don't think I will cry in front of people on the first day, especially because they won't be the kids he knows. It won't be the group he's already been with. Like if I cried around the group we're around now, they're going to be like, Coach Trey's being a weirdo. It's fine. And they'll all laugh. But I don't want to do it for people he doesn't know. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it won't be that.
Yeah, I remember for our kids, the way that it worked for kindergarten was all the kindergartners and the parents could meet in the library, big open space for the first day, and they had a bunch of tables sitting around. Kids could color and doodle and stuff. Parents are just kind of awkwardly standing around until the bell rings, and then you say goodbye. And oh man, you look around there, and there's all these people like trying not to show that they're crying and stuff. And it's sweet. It's fine. No one's embarrassed.
I think it hits the people that haven't been taking their kid to daycare for 4 years a little harder.
Yeah, maybe.
And we go to this school like twice a month to play at the playground there.
That's good.
And so he kind of knows, I mean, he doesn't know the inside of it, but he knows like, oh, hey, this is over here. I rode bikes over here. Like, not that he owns it, but this is the place he knows to go. If I was like, hey, go ride your bike to that school, he could get there.
Do y'all know anyone that he's going to be in a class with?
We have, so there are 2 people for sure that we know that are registered
at that school.
He knows. I'm going to try to get like a little get together.
Yeah, I was going to say do some play dates, and then they can invite people that they might know also. So that at least they go to school on the first day of school, they know 4 people.
Right. And so I'm hoping, I don't know how many classes there will be. So if there's 6 classes that are for kindergartners, I don't think there will be. There's a good chance that he won't have anybody he knows.
Sure.
But at recess, he will have somebody, I would think.
I feel so lucky, and I don't know if you feel this way too, Nick, and you're about to enter this stage with your kids, Trey, but I feel so lucky that my kids, because I didn't have this, have been with the same group of, give or take, same group of kids since kindergarten. Because I was at like my daughter's school the other day for her choir performance, and I'm looking up there, and I don't see these kids all the time, but I still recognize their faces.
Totally.
And I don't see 12-year-old so-and-so. I see 5-year-old so-and-so. And I start looking around. I'm like, oh, my God, she was in the class. He was in the class. She was in the class. And I think to myself, how cool is that? That my kids have these kids, and they're going to know them their entire school career.
Right.
I pray. Hopefully I don't get fired and I got to move somewhere. But they're going to know them from 5 years old all the way to like 18 years old.
Right.
And
that is cool.
I think that is the coolest thing.
We got so lucky in our neighborhood that as of now, and it's just a fluke that it happened where we moved to, that we're one of the few like elementary schools where all the kids stay together all the way through middle school and high school, because in our district there's a lot of rezoning and stuff. And so they might go to elementary school here, but then half the elementary will go to that middle school, half will go to that middle school, and then after middle school, half will go to that high school, half will go to the other high school, and we're the only ones that kind of stay in a vertical path all the way up to high school. So we're very thankful for that.
We have a couple of the soccer kids that we'll meet back up with in middle school. We haven't done the math all the way out to high school, but so Quaid will have people he knows when he gets up to the next level here in 6 more years.
Oh, man. You know what's been the coolest feeling for me lately? As a retired youth football coach, because I'm no longer coaching.
Back in the glory days.
See the kids in the NFL?
No, I'm not there yet. But I do think a couple of the kids I coached, because I coached kids that were 3 years older than Kaysen and also Kaysen's grade. So I have a wide net set out there. And I do think I got like 3 or 4 kids that have a decent chance to make it.
Really? Wow.
At least go to college.
And still trend the way they're trending. But the coolest thing I've realized now, because I thought when we were coaching these kids and we were winning games and championships and we had our little trophies, and I still have my trophies in my office. They're made out of plastic, but to me, that's my Super Bowls.
Of course.
I thought that's what I would be most proud of, as, we coached these kids, me and my other 5 friends, and we got them to championships, and we have the trophies to back it up, and the kids still talk about their wins and all that. It's not that now. I started getting calls now that these boys are in 8th grade after their football games and after their track meets, because they want to tell me.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's good.
I've had I just had one of my kids call me, "Hey, coach," and the fact that they still call me coach,
It's a loving term.
it is literally. It's like being called dad. It's like, hey, I'm always going to be coach to them. I guarantee you, when I see them when I'm in my 70s and they're grown men, they're going to call me coach. But he called coach. I broke the shot put record at my school, at my middle school.
That's great.
And he sat there and told me about his athletics and all that stuff. I had another kid call, coach, during football season. I scored 2 touchdowns today. I just want to call you and tell you. That has been way cooler.
Yeah.
Way cooler than any other trophies we won. The fact that they want to call me still made me so freaking happy. And it's only like a handful of them.
Yeah.
But that makes me, if I see their mom's phone ringing, I'm answering every single time.
So I love the confident side of that. Can I give you the
Negative side
Trey's
of it.
version.
Can I give you
Trey's
the self-deprecating
Yes,
version of it?
please.
I have 5-year-olds that call me coach in class. They're like, Coach Trey, and I'm like, you might as well call me Dr. Trey. Like, I'm not qualified to really be a coach.
You're their coach?
Sure. But it does in my head. I'm like, oh, just Trey. You can just call me Trey. It's fine. Then you don't have to add on the coach because. Yeah.
Let them call you.
I do. But in my head, I'm like, you are over pronouncing my abilities.
I'll call all of my kids' coaches coach. Like, I don't say, hey, Jeff. I say, what's up, coach? I call him coach.
Yeah.
It's an important title for someone. They are a formative person in these kids' lives for a whole year.
Right.
And for different sports. And what's up? That is coach.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite titles that I've acquired in my life. Is being called, and even some of the parents,
Yeah.
Coach.
still call me coach.
Yeah,
I
coach.
freaking love being, because I remember being a kid and be like, man, I can't wait to one day be telling these kids to run instead of me having to do these dumb bear crawls. I want them to call me coach, and it happened, and it's cool.
How about being the bench coach, Nick?
Bench.
Bench coach. You've been
Me?
Yeah. You've been.
Yeah, I was
baseball?
the coach. I was a dugout coach.
Everything went
People
well?
call me Coach Fine. Every now and then. Yeah, everything's good there.
Good.
But I definitely did not live up to the honor of being called a coach. I was just kind of like saying, Alex, you're up next. Keegan, you're on deck.
Stolen valor over here.
Yeah. But speaking of big wins
Okay.
and big losses.
Oh boy.
Davis's basketball just finished, so he's in 3rd grade. And end of the year, they were very good. Davis, I'm going to say, one of the best on the team.
All
He's also very
right.
tall. So it's him and there's maybe 2 other kids that were all real tall.
Yeah.
So lots of good rebounds.
Oh, good.
You
Come on,
saying-
Davis.
I remember
Yeah.
you saying a couple months back, you're like, that's all he wants to do. He wants to go outside and practice. He
and
wants
it's
to go outside
great.
and practice.
Does it by himself. It's
And
wonderful.
You're pretty tall, Nick. Your dad is a pretty tall dude.
A little bit, and my wife's dad is 6'7", so we're hoping that my
he got it
son
from
gets
that.
some of that height.
Yeah.
And so, end of the year was maybe a week ago of the season, and they have an end of season tournament. Whoever wins the tournament, you play till you lose 3-4 games, and you're the winner of the whole league. Davis's team, they get to the finals.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming down to it. Davis is on fire. One of their tall guys is hurt. We're down a man, and they're down by 2. And it's the last quarter, and Davis gets the ball a time or two, shoots it. It just didn't make it out.
Yeah.
So it happened.
And the game ends and they lose by 2 points. And I've never seen my son so crushed. Like, he knew he had it.
It was there.
And I felt so bad for him, but I was like, this is a big life lesson, a big moment or something. And I was kind of proud of him too for something, because right after that, the coach is like, hey, gather around. Let's give out medals for the year. And Davis was like, I don't want this. Like, he was upset. He was emotional.
Yeah.
He was not smiling at all when he got his medal and in the team pictures and stuff, because they just lost the whole tournament.
Yeah.
And now they're 2nd place, and he did not want that participation medal. So I was proud of that.
That
But
means-
it was a tough lesson.
I mean, that to me, as an athlete and coach, I kind of like that about him. I like that he.
So you don't correct this.
No. I mean, you tell him,
have the
I
fire.
tell him, keep your chin
Yeah.
up. You played hard. It just wasn't whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
if a kid gets upset after they lose, I think that is a good sign.
I'd probably rather see that than another teammate, you know, like not a care in the world after they lose, doing cartwheels in the gym and
That-
won't
'cause-
think about the game forever after that.
Because I remember, and you feel bad because you're the adult and you feel like you got to let them be kids. But
Yeah.
I remember when we were a little bit older, we lost the game, and I remember seeing the kids that were upset, and I saw one of our kids just goofing off and laughing hysterically, and I'm like, bro, we just lost literally like 30 seconds ago, and we're all
Yeah.
So I kind of like I want to get it
Get some
back.
passion in there.
It teaches them something.
Yeah,
you know?
it was rough. It was It was hard.
Yeah, I know.
But hey, maybe build some character. Come back next season stronger. Train a little bit more in the off season. You know,
You can make a movie out of it.
Maybe we're starting baseball now, so that's up and running. So we'll do this. And we have the league just announced that they are going to be doing a home run derby. So anyone who wants to, and their age groups can go out there and
hit it.
Whoever hits it the farthest, whoever scores whatever the point system is, they win the derby. And so I'm wondering, I don't think that he would win this.
But he might.
But do I still let him go out there?
Yes.
I also don't want him to embarrass himself if he's going against the best hitters in the league.
Now, who cares? Let him.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I've said with Kaysen, with my son, I didn't, when he was doing track last year in 7th grade, when they started doing middle school track, he's like, I want to race in the 100 meters. I didn't want him to do that because, and I hate saying this, I didn't think he was going to be able to keep up with the kids that do track. I never trained him in track. I didn't know what he had going on. So I was kind of pushing him like, hey, maybe let's go do long jump. Let's go do these, the discus. And he's like, no, I want to run. And his mom, Kinsey, was like, let him go out there. And it turned out that he's actually pretty fast.
I've seen videos you post. He's fast, man.
So let him do it. He might surprise you, and we'll surprise you.
We'll see. I don't know.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Just change the subject though. Can we talk about houses right now?
Oh, are you gonna move?
No, but I want to now.
Y'all been doing a bunch of renovations and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
we got. I finally did the adult thing and got a new roof through insurance because it had been damaged through hail and storms in our area. So a guy said, "Hey, we'll check it out, man, and if your insurance is down for it, we'll get you a new roof." They did, and so through this. Had an HVAC guy look at some things, and we found some mold in the house, and Kinsey and I were like, well, we want to change the fireplace out, so let's go ahead and do it, which then turned into we found more mold, so we had to take down the entire living room.
And so where are we at on insurance? Is insurance
already covered the roof.
And that's it. That's
not covering this, unfortunately.
Okay. I didn't know if mold.
Yeah, and so they said we'll have this done in 1 week. This was in the beginning of January.
It's such a long time. What an overshot or underestimation of what's going on.
Things just kept trickling down and things needed to get done. And I don't know if it's just hey, we found also this. We want us to knock it out. So it's been since January. I want my house back.
Yeah. Do we know how much longer it's going to take?
The joke is next Monday. Monday, we're going to start the finishing touches. So, no, I don't have a definite answer for you, Nick, but I'm hoping by next Wednesday.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Does it affect your children at all?
Yes. Not our children. It affects our family time because it's our living room. And that's where we congregate, and that's where we typically sit down and watch TV together, and we'll have our show. So it's gotten in the way of us being and our little area where we eat dinner, that's been taken down too. So we don't have our family area.
And is there a substitute area? Does everybody just go eat in their own rooms?
We used our dining room table a lot more, but it doesn't feel right. It's too formal.
We're not supposed to eat in here.
Yeah.
Where's the TV?
This room is supposed to be empty and never used.
Yeah. The dining room is meant for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and that's it.
Right.
And homework. That's the homework room. So they view it as homework room. So now we're eating dinner in homework room. So it's been rough.
Yeah.
but it looks really pretty so far.
It'll be great.
there's that.
Yeah, you'll be happy. Once it's done, you'll forget about
Yeah.
the inconvenience.
Yeah, we're tossing around thinking about doing some updates as well. And we know it'll be a 2-month, 3-month process with whatever we do, I'm sure. And so it's like, all right,
I know.
prepare for this.
My wife even sent the contractor accidentally a bikini picture, and that didn't even help get it fast. So
If that didn't help, nothing will.
it was a mistake, but
Yeah. Oh, I heard that story in the morning show. It was really funny.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Tell me if I did the wrong thing here.
Okay.
I think I'm fine. But you tell me. So my daughter, Ellie, she is in first grade, 7 years old. She has lost her 2 front teeth. And so she's had no 2 front teeth for a while now. Now one right next to it has been loose for a long time. And so she lets her teeth dangle for as long as possible before pulling them out. So she'll take it, she'll flip it around with her tongue, she'll like spin it around. And so last night at dinner, I said, let me pull that out. And she said, finally, fine, you can do it. So I'm trying to pull it, and I have a video of this too. I'm trying to pull it, and I just can't get a good grip on it. It's a little tiny tooth, it's slippery, I just can't grab it. And I said, you know what, Ellie, why don't you pull it out? Will you pull it out yourself? Fine, I'll do it now. Okay. And so she's pulling on it, and she's taking her time doing it. And then out of nowhere, I just smack her hand, and it pulls the tooth out.
Perfect.
She pulled it out
Great
after
job.
I had smacked it.
Yeah.
Just so that it would happen. Because if I didn't do it, it would be in there for another 2 weeks, ready to fall out.
Grade A dad move.
And she was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to pull it out. She was upset and crying and stuff. But hey, it's gone.
Yeah.
And she got her $1, which she thinks is not enough from the Tooth Fairy.
Wow.
And
Well, it's a rough economy right now.
I know it.
And
Well,
the
of
Tooth Fairy
course,
got hit.
she has a friend that she saw not too long ago that said, well, I get $10 from the Tooth
Yeah,
Fairy.
well,
It's
yeah.
like, well, the Tooth Fairy on this street brings you $1, but it's sprayed with glitter. So that's a nice little touch the Tooth Fairy puts on it.
I heard that the Tooth Fairy pays more for teeth that stink. So that's what I
Oh.
told my kids. I'm
Okay.
like, so you should take that as a compliment that you only got like $3.
And then they stopped brushing their teeth.
I know that was something that
Backfired?
could have backfired, but no, they stayed there because they know they get what. I was like, I'll buy you some.
Did you see what Zayn Malik's Tooth Fairy brings?
No, what was it?
When the Tooth Fairy visits Zayn Malik's house, $700.
Oh my gosh.
I hate them.
A, celebrity, B, single dad celebrity. So he's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
got to
yeah.
show off for his kid.
I didn't even think about
Oh
the
my
single
gosh,
dad
he's
perspective.
he really
of it.
has to one up
That's
Gigi
funny.
on that.
I can't tell you the time I remember a kid coming to school and saying, Tooth Fairy give me $20. I'm like, who that? What?
There was
Yeah.
change.
I got 50. Yeah, 50 cents.
I want to say the Tooth Fairy brought me $1. So
Yeah.
inflation, it's really killing everybody.
Oh, it's been wild.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh boy. I don't think you did anything wrong.
Okay, thank you.
I don't. She probably does, and I can imagine next time it might be a little harder to get her to pull the tooth.
And she's fine. Like, she's not mad at me.
Okay, good.
Or anything like that. But whenever her teeth fall out, sometimes I don't know what it is. It's like skin or nerves that kind of hang down with it.
It stays attached, yeah?
Ellie,
wanna hear
has
about it.
Quaid not lost a tooth yet?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
And so Ellie, she likes to play with those things. And she calls it her gooeys. It's just like, so she'll play with her gooeys.
My gooeys.
That hang out.
My gooeys.
That hang out of the little socket where her tooth was.
My daughter's way different. She the moment a tooth moves slightly, my daughter had it yanked out by 6 hours later.
Right.
She was, because she wanted to get braces. We ended up with Invisalign because I told her, hey, you play soccer, not a good move. So
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But she had to get a certain amount of teeth to fall out before that happened. So the moment it went loose, she was,
Has she been keeping up with the Invisalign trays and all that stuff?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
those
yeah.
are very important to keep up with.
And luckily her brother was doing it, so she followed suit on that.
That's
But
good.
A very important job as a dad, and you did a perfect job. That's why I think it's a grade A dad. Our job as dads is to push kids. And sometimes when they don't want to do something that needs to be done, like yanking a tooth out, you got to smack that hand.
Do it.
You're not willing to jump into the water because it's too cold. I'm pushing you in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, man.
You want to shave case in and you're too scared of the razor? I'm pushing that razor on your face, dude.
Hey, you told me once that you got Kaysen a straight razor.
Yeah.
I tried to be a grown. This was something I was like, I'm going to be a manly grown up. I'm going to get myself a straight razor.
Is that one that like folds out and
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
one long blade?
Yeah. terrifying.
It is scary.
I have it, and I'm sitting there, and like I also have a trimmer.
Small
And
movements, Trey. Small movements.
Nothing comes off. I cannot get the right angle. I have the shaving cream on there. I've tried to do it as a dry shave. No, I cannot get this off of my face. So I have to go back to my little Bic razor.
Like Sweeney Todd with a straight razor.
Well, I didn't even try to get down here. I just went for up my sideburns.
Yeah, don't do the neck, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you trying to die or something?
Well, I feel like just using straight razors there's so many bumps and stuff like that that's going to come up after
My
that.
Adam's apple, I'm just going to cut it in half, and we don't want that. I use electric on my neck.
Yeah.
By the way, Nick, you haven't mentioned it one time.
Your mustache?
Thank you.
Well, it is a little darker than the rest, so
think it
you're
looks great.
growing it in, and it's a full mustache.
Yeah, it's full.
Like my mustache is a little bit thin. You have a nice, full, thick
It's a
mustache.
broomstick.
Well,
It is.
okay, I should say it's not like Tom Selleck from Friends,
No.
Monica's boyfriend, thick.
Yeah, I mean, that's
but
Tom Selleck.
it's a wide one.
Yeah.
It could be filled in a little bit more in the middle, but it takes up a good
No.
surface area.
I can curl.
Anybody that has a problem with your mustache is jealous. That's like literally.
No, I don't have a problem with it. And what's the deal with the mustache going from the creepy to now it's in? I guess it depends on the person.
Benson Boone.
Benson Boone,
Boone helped out a lot.
because I can still see a guy with a creepy mustache.
Skeens.
I believe it
It's the
matters.
person.
Because several people. Then you're like, if that guy had a mustache, I would
right.
not let my
Am I
children hang
creepy
out with him.
mustache guy?
No, not at
Okay,
all.
good.
not at all.
I think it has to do with the rest of like yours is clearly like a fashionable, like I'm cool and trendy.
Thanks.
I'm being a part of it. Like I'm
joining.
a superstar.
Just don't put a fedora on.
Oh, hell no.
The mustache with a fedora wouldn't be a good
I don't
look.
look good in fedora.
And then there are other people where you're like, you just want something to be able to shave off when you need to run from the police.
Yeah.
And I don't get that vibe from you.
Oh,
Guys-
man, and there's some guys that have the real thin, faint, long beards or mustaches. It's like
The wispy one.
they're trying to make it look like they're manly,
Right.
but it doesn't look good, bruh.
I put in my cart online a little, not crazy dye job.
I wouldn't.
Because my hair's brown, right? Like light brown, but my mustache is very blonde. So I was trying to match it to the top. And I put it in the cart. I didn't buy it, but
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Listen, just stay natural. You are going to get so much more crap if you fall to the ridicule.
dye job?
Yeah, it is not a bad looking mustache. Do not listen to the people that are telling you that it's not full enough. It doesn't look
good.
dark enough. If you do it and you make it, if you let them win, this is what I would tell my children. If you let them win, they're going to give you twice as much crap.
Yep.
Riley Green dyes his mustache, from what I hear.
No, I don't think you need to dye it.
Okay. It's in the cart, though. All I need is click one more freaking button. I'm
You'll
set.
get several emails. Your cart is calling.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think you need to dye it. I feel like that's a bridge that I never want to cross either, because I'm definitely got some gray hairs, and I'm just, because everyone will be like, "You gonna dye your hair?" And no, I'm not going to dye my hair.
Good.
Yeah, be natural. I think it's sexy when us guys keep our gray.
You calling me sexy, Jay?
No, I'm not calling you sexy. I'm saying
Couldn't look at you in the eye when I said that.
Generally speaking,
Yeah.
I think girls like it better when we just let it go.
Because then you see some guys and they're like 50 dyeing their. It's like, you don't have jet black hair right now.
Nah, bro.
Right. Who are we kidding here?
No, let it go.
Yeah,
Get a little
okay.
salt and pepper going.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. I think we've chatted a lot today, daddies.
A lot of chat.
A lot of
chatted
chat.
and
Well, it's
daddy.
been a while since we've all been together. So I'm sorry I missed last week. A little flu was running around the Adams household, but I think we're on the mend.
So, hey, how much did you listen to the last podcast?
0.
Yeah. At least you're honest.
0. I did check to make sure something was posted.
Right. Oh, that's good.
And it
Okay,
said something
good.
about Nick has the flu.
Yeah.
Well, we
no,
talk crap about you on
I
this,
didn't
so.
listen. I saw it was like 30-ish minutes,
We
maybe.
did start it off talking a little trash.
Yeah, I didn't listen. Sorry. Maybe I'll listen on the way home.
Wasn't anything real bad, but yeah, go ahead. All
We
right.
get business.
All
And
right.
You
well,
should listen to.
Yeah, thanks for listening. I'm Nick.
I'm Trey.
I'm JC.
And don't forget, stand up straight.
The Chatty Daddies Podcast.